Hello everyone, and welcome to round 2 of the Soulcalibur VI custom character tournament. This round's fixtures are on the screen right now, but don't worry if you can't see them, as we're just going to be jumping straight into the first game. It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts versus Zack from Power Rangers.
A single slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
I won't hold back! Bring it on!
Battle 1. Fight!
Quite the challenging opening fixtures in the first round, but here is Zack straight in the attack with that powerful axe, doing massive damage to Sora. Zack is dominating this game, and I think he's going to take it. Sora has just not got anywhere in the game whatsoever, and I can wait. Sora's done a bit of damage, but I can't see this going anyway but to Zack.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
Versus Zack is very one-sided in the first game, but how things pan out this time around, and Zack misses the headbutt and Sora is all in on him. Zack really making this a game now. Both fighters are putting up more of an even battle after domination by Zack in the first game, and there's a guard parry there. And a big slam by Zack as he gets some massive hits in, and the throw. Zack is really dominating. I think this may be a match too far for Sora to handle. Sora could be heading out in the second round unless he comes. No, that's it. We have one match left, and Zack is one game away from the quarterfinals.
Battle 3. Fight!
Zack going straight on the attack, but he was a bit too far back to really hit Sora there. Both fighters have at least one full bar of Kingdom meter. Sora is very nearly at 2. Can Sora launch a dramatic comeback, or is Zack going to take this? Sora gets a few hits in. Zack with a low scoop there and parries. No, this is very, very one-sided. I think Zack is going to take this unless we're going to reverse the edge.
Too easy!
And they both dodge each other, and Sora gets a couple of hits in, and another few hits in, and the super! There's the super!
Need help?
Wow! Zack let his guard down there, and now Sora is in position, but Sora's low on health himself, and he takes game 3, and we go to a 4th fight.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 4. Fight!
Both fighters straightening on the attack there, and Zack is going to go for the soul charge. Really, really determined to wrap this up now. Grabs Sora, throws him up in the air, and just massive damage here. Is very, very difficult for Sora to compete when Zack is doing so much more damage to that axe. And I think Zack is on the verge of taking it. He should be winning now unless something dramatic happens. That's it! Zack is through to the quarterfinals.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Stay out of my way!
Our next match sees Zack's Power Rangers teammate Kimberly up against Heman. Will it be an all Power Rangers quarterfinal, or will Heman intrude on this?
A merchant ship replete with riches attracts more chaos than customers.
Will you fight me?
Am I good enough? Battle 1. Fight!
Heman momentarily forgets he's too far away from Kimberly to be able to hit her, but now gets on around the back and some massive scoops here. Really powerful weapon by Heman who's building here, but Kimberly's a good ace here, so now we've got to see which of these fighters comes out on top. Currently is Heman, but Kimberly is holding her own here. Heman trying to go around the back here, but he leaves himself wide open to attack, and Kimberly is dangerously close to the edge here. She must be careful not to be ringed out here. Right, big whacks by Heman, and that's fight 1 goes to Heman.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight you.
A backward slash by Heman misses the tie altogether. Kimberly lost her helmet after the first match, so there's some less protection there, I suppose, but then again, most of these fighters aren't even wearing a helmet. She should be thankful that she was carrying one in the first place. As Kim goes in for a few low blows here, and Heman gets it and launches Kim over his head. What incredible strength! And I think that could be the game for Heman, unless we see them dramatic comebacks. Oh my goodness! Heman has somehow lost the match. Kim had a sliver of health yet, and yet she just staged a dramatic ring out to take this to a tie.
Battle 3. Fight!
Both fighters at 1 game each after the first 2 fights, but hours from forward as Kim takes a commanding advantage in this game, but Heman is immediately fighting back. He is so determined to try and save the world from Skeletor. Not that Skeletor is in this tournament. Anyway, Heman gets a huge lunge as both fighters are trading blows with equal damage, even if Heman does a fair bit more, and Heman is going for the soul charge. Can he take advantage of the soul charge stage? Here we go, and that is game for Heman.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 4. Fight!
Heman potentially just 1 fight away from progressing to the quarterfinals, but Kim has 2 bars to super ready to unleash when she feels free to. However, Heman has taken some big sweeps out of Kim's health so far, so this could be an interesting match. As Heman goes for the throw, gets a bit of super, he's taking a huge advantage here. Kim needs an almighty comeback in order to get back into this one. As Kim is really low on health, but here she goes for the super. Now, we're about to see the most amazing comeback and take into a game 5. Perhaps we are. Heman just needs. Oh yeah, there's a throw, and Heman progresses to the quarterfinals.
Claim victory and bask in the glory. Already.
Our next match sees Incineroar from Pokemon against Harry Potter.
A history of conflict repeats itself at this old sea keep.
Bring it on.
Battle 1. Fight!
Incineroar darting in immediately, but the fake out and Harry Potter is the one who actually gets the first strike. Incineroar trying to get in there, but Harry is proving to be difficult to his opponent. Harry gets a few strikes in and is taking the health lead. And really, oh, here's Incineroar with an up kick, few combo pieces here, and Incineroar's taking, and look at the reversal edge. And they clash. And this time Incineroar gets the hit. This is proving to be a particularly close match, but Harry is trying to launch a few spells here and here, but Incineroar too far away for it to make any meaningful difference. As Harry goes all in on Incineroar and is getting dangerously close to the edge, but Incineroar fights back. This is going to be an extremely close finish to this, and Incineroar takes it.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
That misses and Incineroar takes advantage of the hit. Incineroar also has a super. This is looking very good for him so far. But Harry, now Incineroar goes for the soul charge. But Harry counters with Incendio for some major damage. Harry really taking the initiative here with another Incendio, but that misses, and Incineroar is taking a few chunks out of Harry's health. Harry misses the reversal edge. This is looking very good for Incineroar. Harry tries to get underneath, but Incineroar blocks and is going to take the fight. There we go. Incineroar takes fight 2 and is 1 fight away from progressing to the quarterfinals.
Last breath. Battle 3. Fight!
Nothing now for Harry Potter. Incineroar potentially nearly there into the quarterfinals, but Harry. Don't count anyone out yet. We've seen some fighters come from 2 fights down and go on and win the entire thing, so just don't count Harry out just yet. Harry is really going for it. He gets the grab, but Incineroar breaks out a bit. Harry has 2 full bars of super, but you can also use that to cast spells like Incendio and such, so we'll see how it goes. How he goes for the soul charge. And is trying to really get in, but Incineroar proving having absolutely none of it. Harry in extreme danger, and Incineroar is through to the quarterfinals.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Our last match of the video sees Lucia from Kingdom Hearts against Ganondorf from The Legend of Zelda.
A single slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
Why do you choose to fight?
Show me what you've got.
Battle 1. Fight!
Weakly with a low attack, he's getting some big damage in on Lucia, but you need wide open, and but Ganondorf strikes back. Ganondorf is really doing the business here, but Lucia's cherry picking his moments of damage. Lucia gets overhead and is really about to turn this game completely around with that scythe of his, but Ganondorf really determined not to let this slip. It's going to be an extremely close finish. Lucia gets some big hits on it. He's going to come down right down to the wire. Ganondorf with a few hits. And that's Ganondorf's game.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight.
He goes for the attack and hits from long range. And goes for the grab. He's going ruthless here. We have an extremely one-sided game in this video so far. It looks like Ganondorf could get me that challenger. However, Lucia is showing some good signs of having a decent matchup. Here's the super from Ganondorf. And that is KO, and the game goes to Ganondorf.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 3. Fight!
This is it now, all or nothing for Lucia. He has to win this one, otherwise he's out. He's got 2 full bars of super, and is really going to town on Ganondorf without it. He's only got off half his health. Ganondorf tries a big dark explosion, but it completely misses. Lucia really on top here, and give himself a fighting chance in this one. And there's the super from Lucia.
Now be gone! Weak.
And that is KO for Lucia.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Weak.
Battle 4. Fight!
Fight goes on. Ganondorf has lost his shirt, but Ganondorf is totally on top in this potential match. If he wins this game, he's through to the quarterfinals. But Lucia really going to town here. Lucia really doesn't want to go out now. He's still got 1 bar of super to use, and he uses it, and the super connects.
Now be gone! Weak.
This is a huge advantage for Lucia. He's now got Ganondorf down to low health and takes it. We're going to a game 5.
Victory goes to the last one standing. Final battle. Fight!
This is it then. The winner plays Incineroar in the quarterfinals. Ganondorf is particularly bruised from the last 2 encounters against Lucia, who has suddenly come right back into this. However, Lucia is really gaining so much momentum here. I think here's Ganondorf with the super. Ganondorf may have pulled this one out of the bag just as he looked to be losing it. Well, Lucia's lost about half his health now. It now comes down to this, the final skirmish. Lucia with a few overhead hits. Ganondorf really trying to headbutt. Going to try to get the super. And hits the super. And Ganondorf is through to the quarterfinals. After losing all his clothes, he is through.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Another waste of life.
Stay tuned for the other 4 round 2 matches as we determine the remaining quarterfinals.